Hey, this is Brian Bock, owner of Bock Steam Star, and we're here in the Bock Steam Star demo chamber today in beautiful Olathe, Kansas. But our focus service or product this month is on carpet protector. Okay, so we wanted to spend some time on answering some questions that over 20 years I've gotten a lot of. Is Brian, does carpet protector work? Okay, and do I need to buy it? Okay, just starting out with some overview. Most good quality carpets come with a carpet protector from the mill. Okay, and I liken those kind of to what like car wax to your car is. At some point that wax needs to be put back on. Okay, and carpet cleaning is just a great time to do that. Okay, so if it needs to be reapplied periodically, which it does, then the question becomes, okay, how should it be done and what's a good product? Okay, you've heard of product names like Scotchgard, Teflon, and we use a product called Maxim. I think is a little bit better, okay, but they're all pretty good products today. Maxim just has a little bit what we call an acid dye blocker to it. So I want to start there because that is a very important difference between the protector that we're applying at Bock Steam Star and maybe some of our competitors out there. So one thing that what I have here is just a glass of Kool-Aid. Okay, you've seen it in a million different things. The number 5 red dye we see in a lot of different fruit drinks. This could be Gatorade or whatever. But we have 2 carpet samples here. One is untreated carpet, okay, and one has been treated with Maxim. So what I'd like to do is just put them both in, give them a little time, and you can actually see how it's absorbing into it. If I push down, it actually sinks right to the bottom. I'm going to take that out here, and we'll move. And you can see how it's just really saturated those dyes. In a minute here, I'll rinse both of them off. But we do the same thing to the treated piece with Maxim Advanced, and not near as absorbent. Okay, I'm going to leave that in there. I'm just going to dunk it down there a little bit so we make sure we get a fair test. Okay, but you can almost see the difference immediately with these 2 samples. Now I'm going to come over to the sink here, and we're just going to wash them off. Okay. Okay, and that would be simulated, carpet cleaning. In fact, I was just using cold water on that. But look at the difference. Treated with Maxim, not treated. Okay, you can't see that demonstration and tell me this stuff doesn't work. But there is a trick. Your carpet cleaner knows has to get it applied. The next test I'd like to do is what we don't get to talk about much, is the soil resistancy. Okay, we know the stain resistancy. You see that on the guides. The Kool-Aid beads up and on the commercial on TV. But we don't really get to see what I think is the biggest damaging factor in homes when it comes to soil is dry soil. It scratches that fiber and damages it. And I still have yet to see a carpet wear out. What happens is they ugly out. Okay, they get so scratched up with abrasions, micro abrasions from soil that's tracked into your house. So if a carpet protector can remove more soil at vacuuming, it would make sense that it would last a lot longer, therefore saving you money. Okay, so I put those same 2 samples in this bag, and it's got a little bit of what we call engineered dirt in the bottom of it, and I'm just going to shake it up. Okay, so we're simulating a lot of dry soil getting tracked up into a house. Okay, and then I'm going to take it out and I'm just going to vacuum it. Okay, nothing else, and we'll see which sample performed better. Okay, so far I think we can probably tell which one already is the treated one, but let me vacuum them. It's going to get a little noisy here. Okay. Treated, not treated. Okay, and then when it comes to, that's a big difference, and obviously if we come to cleaning them, treated and not treated. Okay? One last test. This is just a little piece of cardboard that half of it's been treated and half of it is not. Right down the middle. Okay? And while we were getting ready to film here, I just put a little salad dressing, a little French salad dressing on each side. And you can see how one's spread out already and penetrated into it, and this one hadn't. Okay, so treated side, not treated side. And let's just rinse them off. Again, I probably had the card more like this when I showed you before. Okay, treated, untreated. In fact, I don't know if this is being picked up by the camera or not. You can actually see how the moisture has penetrated all the way even through this card. Okay, so those are really the three benefits. We have stain removal is going to be easier. We have dry soil is going to be easier to remove, as well as oily based soils. Okay, and we get more oily based soils than you realize in a home. Fossil fuels burning in a home over many years. You have vegetable oils being tracked in from the outside. You have cooking oils and body oils. Okay, oil is the enemy when it comes to carpet because it wants to attach to a fiber, which at the end of the day, many of them come from oil itself. Okay, so the carpet protector is there to repel those type of things. Okay, and again, it's put on at the mill, but at some point it's going to be needed to be reapplied. Carpet cleaning is just an opportune time to do that. In fact, the moisture that we create in cleaning aids us in dispersing these products, and we're getting ready to groom it, so we will get good even penetration. So it just can't be some guy walking through your house with a Home Depot garden sprayer just kind of misting down the tips after a quick clean. Okay, we need to neutralize those carpets so it accepts these products correctly, and then specialized sprayers to put it down under the right pressure, and then you groom it in. Okay, and then we get good even penetration. So there is an art to putting these products down so that they actually work the way they're supposed to. Okay, so at Bock Steam Star, this is the month of September, and Carpet Protector is 50% off with any carpet cleaning job. So give us a shout. We'd love to talk to you more about it. Thanks for taking the time.